So everyone's going to have to go through, if they fall into the right category, discovery, consideration, research, assessment, and decision. But you're just starting the journey. Finding someone that says yes to you is not the destination. You've got to go through all these different things, and every one of these relies on trust. Every one of those relies on you making their life a little bit better. Whether it's consumer products, a B2B, a B2G product, they're all the same. So again, look for the overachiever. Get to know who that person is. What's their job title? What's the industry? How do I find more of them? Anytime you're talking to one of them, there's two questions you want to ask at the end of the interview. And I think interview makes it sound very formal. It could be 5 or 10 minutes over coffee. The two things you want to ask them when you're done learning about their problems is, are there any questions that I didn't ask? And again, not a yes-no question, really. You want them to think about it. You want them to reflect. And you want them like, well, yeah, we just talked about this problem, but you never asked me about this. Tell me more about that. You're a therapist at this point. You're a therapist with a coffee cup. You need to get them to open up to you. What questions should I have asked? Now you're trusting them. And people love that. The other thing is there anyone else that I should have the same conversation with? You're looking for colleagues. You're looking for former employers. You're looking for anyone else that likely have that same type of problem in their day-to-day life. Those are the people you're looking for. And if you can get a warm introduction from someone who's already considered an overachiever, that's a great way to go from one interview to the next 2 or 3. Always ask those questions at the end. Leave the door open to come back to that person. Again, 2 or 3 interviews down the road or coffees down the road, you're going to say, hey, I listened to what you said. I took that to heart. And I think that, ... I'm working on something that might be interesting to you. And at that point, you can start to pull back the layers a little bit and just say, you know, this might be a product. I'm still working on it, but it might be a product someday. Do you think something like that would be beneficial to you in your job, or your life, whatever? You can do those things after you build trust. It's not going to happen on coffee number 1.